I'm Rachel Minkove, and I am a recent Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. I recently had a bone marrow transplant and am now officially in remission. I put on my Facebook wall, it's the last day of radiation, so a lot of people were responding.
Let's see.
Couldn't look at the whole picture, that just stressed me out. Saying, oh, I have 6 months of this. Every 2 weeks I have to go for chemo for 6 months. And then after that I have scans, I have this, I have that. And I just couldn't look at it like that. You take it one day at a time. Hopkins has this nice custom. When you finish radiation, you ring the bell. It's like this big bell. You have a gong and it reverberates throughout the whole radiation floor, and everyone around you claps, the patients, the families, and it's just such a nice custom because if you're a patient still getting radiation, it gives you something to look forward to. I know when I was going through radiation, there were several times I heard the bell ringing and I was like, this is so nice, I can't wait for the day when I ring the bell.
My time has come, at long last. What a relief. Rachel, if you can get through this, there's really nothing you can't do.
It was very rough on my parents. They took it very hard. I mean, I'm their only daughter, and it's really for parents to go through this with their kids. I don't envy what they had to go through as well. I broke down a couple times throughout this process, but once I learned what I had to do, I couldn't dwell on being sad all the time because I wasn't going to get through it. So I learned through myself that if I'm positive and upbeat about this, my whole outlook on life is different. I'm not going to worry so much about trivial things I used to. It's just you learn what really matters and not sweat the small stuff as much. And when you go through an experience like this, you really learn how important your friends and family are, and you want to treasure that and spend time with them. And I realize how fortunate I am to even be here, so I'm really going to appreciate everything and every day of my life and look at it as a gift, and I'm really thankful that I'm at this point right now. I'm one of the lucky ones and fortunate ones who got through this experience, and hopefully, the next 5 years will tell, but hopefully I will be okay after all this. And it meant a lot to me when people who had been through this talked to me and told me about their experience and encouraged me and told me that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I was so fortunate to have a support group, but if you don't have one to begin with, it's important to go out there and find one. Talk to people. I'm sure your doctors could set you up with someone who's been through this experience. Talk to people who have been through it, and don't be afraid to ask for help for when you need it. I really feel like when I hear people who have cancer now, instead of ignoring them or staying away or giving them a card, I just want to talk to them about my experience and ask if they have questions, and I want to give back to the people who helped me get through this experience. I was really happy to be so close to an institution where people come from all over the world to get treated. The doctors worked together to give me the care I needed. And it made me feel like I wasn't just a patient, and felt like I was in such good hands. And I just felt so fortunate to be so close to Hopkins.